Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency. Well, we're entering in a really tough week. So the first event happens already tomorrow. It's meeting of the Bank of England. Then we will get Fed. Then we'll get non-farm payrolls list. So it will be really tough period for the markets. And currently you can see the markets already starts nervous a bit. So current situation that we see on the price action remains some indecision and trying to take a seat on the two chairs at the same time. So in the weekly report we discussed the background for a possible downward continuation because overall performance was relatively weak. Market has reversed the all upward direction of the Thursday, so based on the consumer spending in the United States was really great data been released, market collapsed. And overall background was turning in favor of the downward action. But currently this background has some difficulties to realize. And mostly because of common volatility and in uncertainty around the decisions of the major central banks and market trying to prepare to all of them. So actually the problem has started yesterday when you can see on the euro currency we've got the Polish grabber. This has been formed right at the bottom of the consolidation, and it suggests that the market, at least theoretically, could move higher and taken out of this top. So with this upward action, actually we have nothing really, criminal because, here grabber doesn't suggest the major reversal. It suggests that the market could spend inside of this consolidation a bit more time. So another upward swing could happen here before maybe downside reversal starts. But at the same time, it really makes us difficult to take the short position that we initially suggested on this bearish engulfing pattern. And now it's a big question whether we should take the position or we should not. Because overall pattern looks great. We also have the bearish reversal weak on the weekly chart. And overall background looks positive, but the pairing of the grabber is a problem now for the bearish scenario. This is first moment, and that it's not the end, because the same grabber you could see on the dollar index right here, which suggests that market could go lower. And also, as you will see from our today's video on the gold market, those of you who are watching, we have the same grabber on the gold as well. So this multiple appearing of these grabbers, it definitely means something. So the market expects, based on this, some maybe dovish statements, some dovish comments, or lack of some more decisive steps from the Fed Reserve in the future. So maybe some soft assessing of the current economy situation. Whatever it will be, but that's definitely some bullish patterns. So maybe market intends to close position on the fact. So as we also discussed, although we think that hardly will be the case, but anyway, it's a really common opinion on the market that as the euro currency is called could rise just because investors starts to close the positions where they were opened for meetings, on the Fed meeting and maybe Bank of England. At the same time, we have very interesting performance on other currencies. So if we'll take a look at the Great British Pound, you can see that market is dropping here, moving downside. That was also could suggest the preparation for the interest rate change, as it's already mostly priced in. So market indeed may be selling Great British Pound here. And very similar action you could see on Australian dollar. So also is coming down. So that's dropping. So that is really very confusing situation. Some currencies moving lower, some currencies moving higher. Gold is intending to move higher. So what we're going to do in the current situation. Unfortunately, guys, the technical picture can't resolve this problem, because by the context we have the bearish background, but we have the directional double direction pattern. That tells us that the most conservative approach in the current circumstances is to do nothing, at least with the bearish position. So you need to postpone the taking the short position and wait how situation will be resolved with the grabber. At the same time, chances that grabber will fail also exist, so you can't deny it totally. That's why here you will have to make your own choice. So if you still would like to go short the euro currency, and suggesting that grabber will be erased, you could follow the training plan that we already discussed. So we are watching for our chart. Here, by the way, you can see that was a double repo instead of the brand bottom on the bottom, and it's already has completed the target, so 50% level mostly has been reached. Now take a look here. This could be another double repo sell in opposite direction. It will be minor scale, but with the bearish performance that we have, this market stuck in the middle of this consolidation, right at the resistance. So those of you who would like to try to go short in euro currency, you could try to do this, but you do not need to place too far stop. So it probably makes no sense to hide it right above the top. So it'll be enough to place stop just for the 30 pips, probably above the 618 level, because if market will break it up and moving above the consolidation starts erasing the sell-off that we got on Friday, that will be clear sign, especially with the grabber on the back that we have on the daily chart. This will be clear sign that's probably market standing to take it out of the top, and maybe even moving slightly higher. So it means that market preparing to something. So that's two approaches to the bearish position. Either do nothing and wait for a clarity, which is a conservative approach, and well, in the current circumstances, guys, I would prefer this way probably. Still, if you would like to try, well, it is possible. Just keep your attention on the levels and the price behavior that we just have mentioned. Alternatively, if you believe in the grabber and you would like to take the long position, suggesting that market move higher, all you need is just to try and to catch some retracement here, maybe to the 30% support, maybe to the 618, or maybe 50%, which is more favorable for euro currency, and try and take the long position based on this rally. Because guys, when the events that we have on the horizon, it's absolutely, well, crazy thing trying to foresee and forecast what will happen. And even markets by itself do not know what's really is coming, because it's a lot of external factors, a lot of events that's not technical, which is impossible to foresee. And in current circumstances, you do not know what the decision will be correct in particular. We have the reasons to go as long, to go as short here. Even maybe taking a long position currently seems more logical in the current circumstances, but success or not success or defeat will depend only on results of these factors. So that's the real truth that we have currently.